Cek 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 cek. Tuturututu. Erling Haaland. Aha. Buis, Aguero. Wow. Wow, Aguero. Ah, Alhamdulillah. Manchester City. Oh, Blitz. Blitz Screamer. Nice. Blitz and Screamer. Gol voucher. Sergio Kun Aguero. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Terus dari penyerang. Hmm. Blitz. Oh, lingkungnya berapa sih? 60 akselerasi. Lingkung 81. Kencang sih ini larinya. Lari sama apa ya? Dribble. The lens akselerasi. Lens akselerasi. Dribble. Dari penyerang lah. Na 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 na. Haaland, hello Samip. How are you Samip? I can get Haaland and Aguero with free event. What do you think about that design card, bro? What do you think about this card with design? Okay. Knuckle shot. Knuckle shoot. Oh ho ho ho. Oh ho. Hmm. Okay. Erling Haaland. Okay. Samip. How are you, Samip? How are you, Samip? How are you, Samip? Can you hear me, Samip? Star City. Tuh, Andre Gamers. Win. Win. How are you, Samip? Remove it. And yeah, so. Erling Haaland. Let's go. Si gratisan. Ah. Cek cek cek.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Rui Costa. Goes for goal!
Wow. Rui Costa.
And it's Rodri. Takes a shot! And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! There it is! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to
Ah.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Adama Traore. Now here's the delivery.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not so fast, not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it.
The goal scorer after 22 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland.
They're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Neither of them goes for the shot.
Wow,
He's beaten the keeper,
smart
but hit
assist.
the post.
Player smart
Fair
assist
try.
merajalela.
But just off target.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession. He's in one-on-one. And a chance! And it's in! And they get themselves in front! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's having a shot! Alexander-Arnold. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That's a throw. Messi. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. Real chance. It's Rui Costa! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Van Dijk. Saliba. Xavi Alonso. And it's Gerrard. Adama Traore has the Scottish header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. Shot a goal! Gerrard. And the referee has blown for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
To tell you that we're expecting
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Down to business again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
He's rising! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Vardiol. Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival.
Kenapa itu? Mm, 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 mm. Gue 2 menit lah. Gitu ya, Cak. 15 Banglas. Gak mau. Bisa ambil. Apa ini? Aduh. Aneh. Kok bisa ketemu smart assist ya? Mana cara filternya? Kenapa sih? Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Kok lemot ini ya? Aneh ya? Aneh, Cok. Siapa ini? Mas siapa ya? Manchester City. OTW ada yang bagus nggak ya? Morgan Rogers, Ryan Cherky. OTW aja lah. Anthony. Udah punya Anthony gue tuh. Gak dapat lagi nih. Udah lah. Erling Haaland. 9 deh. Berkola. Bradley Barcola.
here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one
Hello,
and they're
everybody,
going up.
and welcome to
Incentives
today's
do
match.
not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Of course, it's Sergio Aguero. Just the slightest glimpse of goal and he'll find a way of putting the ball in the back of the net. He scored such a variety over the years, but his build-up play shouldn't be ignored either. He's always been able to link up very well with those around him, and he'll be looking to build a rapport with these guys from day one.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he get away here? No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Haaland. Well read, nice interception. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's the shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Chooses to go cross-field. Passing nice and neat. Now it's Haaland!
Aduh.
And he couldn't quite find the target.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Massaro. Played out towards the right wing. Xavi Alonso.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's a good... He's had a shot!
Ah!
Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mending gua blitz aja tadi.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Casemiro. Oh, cracking ball.
Manchester really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
Xavi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Ah,
And a header!
Erling
He will
Haaland.
be livid with himself.
Courtois.
Ball is over the line. We expected better, and so did he. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that
Oh,
was
my
no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this is Aguero. Some intricate passing. Look, it's Aguero! Marvellous goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top draw.
Sergio Kun Aguero.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Sergio Aguero.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
He's It's had a shot! And that tested the keeper.
Spain have found chances.
And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 21. Coming on to replace him is number
The second
7,
period is on the way.
Anthony.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Drogba! Oh, it's hit the post! Serginho. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Aguero. Serginho.
Such good technique.
Serginho's header! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
There's the crossfield ball. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Aguero. And this is Gerrard. On the through ball. And it's been hooked away. And it's Xabi Alonso, looking to pass their way up the pitch. He is just come. He's having a pop!
Wow.
Haaland! That is brilliant!
Wow.
Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that
Erling
takes them up
Haaland.
to double figures.
Gila.
The first significant goal-scoring landmark. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. This time, surely! And that's a sharp finish. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Andrei Shevchenko.
Substitution on the field. Number 12. Manuel
So
Neuer.
changes a foot
Number
here and from both
19,
sides.
Marquinhos.
So could they be onto
Number
something
14,
here?
Xabi Alonso.
And he's forced to go back.
Coming on the field, number 1, Kahn. Number 37, Van de Ven. Number 10,
Deftly away.
Zico. Substitution in progress.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
That's good play from him.
Knocks it into space. Yamal. Spain
Oh.
have reclaimed it. Real chance!
Wow. Ngeri, ngeri. Tackle gitu ya.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Added time.
And now they can spring out of defence. Khan with the clearance. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk. And that will be it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party.
Erling
So
Haaland.
take away from it all, Jim.
What a game, what a performance. And right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Nomor berapa? Piano. Kafu tak kan percaya aja. Ya. Anjir ya jelas. Entar lagi. Oke, oke bang, sama-sama. Erling Haaland. Kan gak lemot aja. Aduh. Oke, terima kasih. Oh. Oke. Diambil lah bang 100 bang. Hari-hari smart asik. Tiang karena
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, good climb!
Aguero taruh gitu.
Oh, that's neat. Adama
Waduh.
Traore!
Adama Traore made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
That has not gone well. Passes short and sharp. It's Aguero! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Gerrard looking to pass their way up the pitch. But this is Aguero. Aguero! Ambitious, but just off
Aguero.
target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. That's been slipped through. And here's Haaland. He's having a pop! Haaland! That is brilliant! A finish
Haaland.
right from the top draw. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Distributed tidily. Yamal aimed at the far side. Adama Traore. Can he get it through? And he's whipped it across. And that is expertly dealt with. The ball has bounced loose now. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Yamal. That's a... And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Marquinhos is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Looking to play him in. Serginho. There's the delivery. Tries to play it through. Now it's Williams. Crunching tackle. Foul and a free kick.
Sibuk main kopi je lah.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So he's plotting something before playing it in. Casemiro, and it's Xavi Alonso. That's going wide left.
Aduh, Serginho.
Surlot, good ball over the top.
Two added minutes
Saliba.
has been indicated.
And it's Gerrard. He's found space here. He has found the way through. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And that brings the first half to a close. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half.
Substitution on the field. Number 21. Coming on to replace him is
Sudah angkat
On the way
selang.
for the second half.
Cafu.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Haaland. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Aguero. It's Aguero! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
That pass isn't the best. Xavi Alonso. Good effort from distance. Plays a sharp little ball here. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Punched away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Serginho. And they've got a throw.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cafu is onto it in a flash. Gerrard. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal.
Yana.
He's found a way through. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Opts for safety. Gerrard. Cafu in acres of space out wide. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Knocks it into space. Looking for options for movement. And he's had a shot! Oh, and he goes
Aduh.
again. He's got a goal. AC
Derby.
Milan are all square. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Tanaka.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Aguero.
The two coaches
Number
are
15,
signalling changes here, both at the same
Casemiro.
time,
Number 6,
so they have it all to do
Xabi
again.
Alonso.
Milan
Coming on the
really
field,
can sense it now.
number
This game is
11,
theirs to win. They just
Ibrahimovic.
need to step it up
Number 2,
and force the issue.
Tanaka. Number 5, Zico. Substitution.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Saliba, now can they get him away?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Marquinhos. And it's Zico.
Ah,
How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out...
newer. Karuhun. Wah, ya di Smart Assist banyak.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
So I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Aguero. Goes for the shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Looking for options for movement. Gives it back. Not where it came from. Cross needs. There's the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Still goalless. Rizal. Romero. And he was alert to it. Gerrard. Haaland, a player who needs no introduction. Haaland. Lovely bit of skill. Haaland!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety. Cerezo Osaka are looking to go forward now. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Tries to play it through. Yamal's cross. Adama Traore. Traore's cross. Towering header!
Ah,
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Gerrard. Saliba. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, looking for chance! Oh, it's hit the post! There it is! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And that's aimed in. Gets his head on it! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to
Aguero.
fly away here. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this.
It's Aguero! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go again. He is through here. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, good! Oh, he's hit the bar!
Anjir, corner mulu.
Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Cerezo Osaka have their third corner. And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone.
Cerezo Osaka.
Aguero. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Aguero. And the ball's come loose here. Played in. Right card with the clearance. Cerezo Osaka are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because
The shapes to
Oh.
shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they
Aguero.
are cavorting. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Messi.
Nah, sini lah. Udah masuk. Ibrahimovic.
Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line there.
Now it's Memphis Depay. And he was quick to react. Azar. Gerrard. And it's Azar. And here's Rooney. Oh, that... And the shot! And he's following up! And he's stuck it away! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Ronaldo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Cerezo Osaka may be down, but not out just yet. Hazard. Hazard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it out wide.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Serginho.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. Serginho. Now, what about this cross? So much. And he shoots! It's in! And they are disappearing out of sight. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Number 15.
So now the difference is 3.
Coming on the field is
Serginho,
number 13.
that's going across goal.
Vitinho. 6 added minutes
Oh, he
has
got
been
himself
indicated.
into a great position.
Karena Koeman.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He leaps for it! And that's in! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Decent chance! Brought out the best in the keeper. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening.
Cantik sih gue. Ya.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
Sergio Kun Aguero.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
I'm going to be watching out for the movement of Ludovic Giuly here, Peter.
And what are the specifics of his role in the side?
Well, I think he'll be working the channels, looking for the spaces in and around the box that he can exploit. Kind of a cross between a winger and a striker, I suppose.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good switch, that.
Front-footed pressing going on here.
Oh, great feat, that.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Crosses it in here. And the assistant
Offside.
referee has his flag raised for offside. Haaland. Gerrard. Look at the space here. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Serginho.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe! He's found a way through! And a chance! Has another go! Solot gets flagged offside. And it's Xabi Alonso. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Messi. Giuly. Spread it left.
Might want to be careful there.
And here's Solot. And here's Messi. He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down
Mbappe.
like that.
Casemiro for Xabi Alonso. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Barcelona really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Might be danger here. And he's straight offside. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Not the most convincing of passes. That's very neat. Xavi Alonso. Serginho. Now it's Aguero.
There will be
Oh,
one
he'd have done well
minute
to
at a
reach
time.
that. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with
Just
your
a quick request
expectation?
today for
Well, simply
everybody to
put,
please
Peter,
kindly
they haven't
remove
been
any
good
cars
enough to
parked
trouble
on
the
road
opposition.
outside the
They
stadium.
need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals, 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Manchester?
It's Aguero! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That's Sorloth. Sorloth makes a dash for it.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's a decent clearance.
Ah,
Sorloth. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Now that looks a decent ball. Haaland! Oh, just
Aduh.
like a decent finish.
Oh,
Buru-buru.
what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
So we've reached the hour mark. Casemiro looking to play him in. Shoots! He's got a goal! It is the pick-me-up they all longed for. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
kalah.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Ludovic
The two
Joly.
coaches are
Number
signalling changes
18,
here, both at the same time.
Number
First
4,
breakthrough.
Rijkaard.
Look, you can't deny that it's a
Coming on
blow,
the field,
but this game is
number
far from
13,
unsalvageable.
Bellingham.
The most
Number
accurate pass.
19,
And
Alvarez.
he's cleared it out of
Number
harm's way.
41,
Well,
Rice.
Peter, just see here how
Substitutions
a lot of the
taking place.
attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Bellingham. Threads one in. He's got away. Goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Looking for the run. Now that's well seen too. Gerrard, spread out to the left. Rice, probing pass. Messi, caught offside that time. And it's Aguero. Now it's Haaland.
That was
Added minute
lovely,
has
that.
been
Oh, he's
indicated.
bustling, and there's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played in. Van Dijk with the clearance. 4 extra minutes added on. Lovely feet. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Manchester desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas.
Tidak bersedia.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Adama Traore, is very...
Goes for the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Messi. Now it's Neymar. Adama Traore. Gerrard. Now it's Xabi Alonso. De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. Adama Traore. Lenormand. So it is still 0-0. And it's Ibrahimovic. Serginho. Oh, important interception. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's good defending, very good defending. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Haaland. Neymar. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Messi. Now it's Haaland. De Bruyne. Haaland. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That's been cut out, well played. Casemiro. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Serginho is fouled. Casemiro looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now Van Dijk. Saliba. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Messi. He's beaten the last man. Gets his head on it! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Haaland. Haaland! Sensational from Haaland!
Well, what a great goal from a great player. An absolutely glorious strike, just when no one expected it. A real mood changer right on half-time too. Now, all of a sudden, they're going into the break on a real high.
Erling Haaland.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that is indeed the final act. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half.
Substitution on the field.
Erling Haaland.
Manuel Neuer. Number 6, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field.
So we're on the way for the second half.
Number 5.
Manchester definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Zico. And it's Salah. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Cross from Hakimi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's destined for the flank. That's a throw. Casemiro. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Knocks it out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe is onto this. He's rising! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Kanan aja.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So a couple of front-footed alterations here. A pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Ayutthaya appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Isidore. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Deftly away. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's a really well-measured ball. Cross to the back post. Towering header! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Ah, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Pasando.
Substitution in progress.
Ayutthaya are making a change now.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but it's Gerrard! That is great defending, so alert.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Zico. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Casemiro. Gerrard.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
An instinctive delivery.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Adama Traore. Casemiro. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Ferran Torres. Oh, well measured. Well, it's claimed by the keeper. The whistle's gone, and the game is over. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
Bunuh diri gue. Apa deh? Biru. Merah.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah.
He's had a shot! He's scored! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Xavi Alonso. Can he get on the end of this? Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Xavi Alonso. Serginho. Now it's Darwin. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Delivered with swing.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Deftly away. Nicely weighted ball.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders.
That could spell trouble. And he's there to get it away.
Manchester really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Darwin. Nunez! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Casemiro. Saliba. And it's Adama Traore. And he's managed to get free.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Aguero. Serginho going forward. Gerrard. Aguero. Haaland, very much a man of this moment. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Towering header! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
After 35 minutes.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Can he latch on to this? Adama Traore. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. And Marquinhos. Xavi Alonso. Looking for the run. And this is Cruyff. He's picked his way through. It is a corner, good chance.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
2 added minutes.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Akanji kept his eye on it. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And now I just
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are back on the way. Shapes to shoot! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Now it's Haaland. Threads one in. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Alaba charging forward, the ball at his feet. Tries one from range! Aimed at the far side. Saliba getting this one clear. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Batistuta. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And it's Gerrard. Knocks it into space. Spread neatly, and he was quick to react. Xabi Alonso, too strong for his opponent there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Casemiro. Gerrard, played out towards the right wing. Nice bit of trickery. He's found a way through. It's a goal kick.
Ada orang, Cok.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And here's Aguero. And here's Gerrard. Saliba. I think we're just about done here. And he's there to belt it away.
Manchester can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Darwin. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, nearly, but not quite. The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Nah.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players.
Fantastic games. Eri Aguero. Eri gimana? Sultan lawan anjir. Aduh.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Marquez. And this is Del Piero. Gerrard. That has been slung wide. Otto does well to get it back. Great vision. And he was quick to react. Serginho's cross. Getting up there! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Well, that is commitment to the cause. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Xabi Alonso. And this is Aguero. Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. Aguero. Out of play for a throw. Rui Costa.
Manchester United always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tempo.
He's in one-on-one. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Marquinhos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho. So, what can they make of this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Succumbs to the pressure. Gerrard. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Adama Traore. Now Saliba. Now it's Rui Costa. That's a nicely shaped ball. Eto'o! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Deftly away.
Two added
Gerrard.
minutes has been indicated.
Delivers with whip. Now that's a fine chance. Del Piero! Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring. Speed of thought. So a temporary halt to the action.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
About to be towed away.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he's quick to get rid. Now it's Del Piero. Gerrard. And this is Aguero. Played out to the left flank. Serginho gets into a good position. Marquez is there, and he can get that clear. Has a look and plays it forward. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Olmo. And here's it's Aguero! Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguero! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Eto'o. Eto'o. Look at the space. Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United have their third corner. In it comes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Dani Olmo. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Haaland. Over to the right flank. Adama Traore. Upright and purposeful. Ronaldinho, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Aguero. And here's Haaland.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gerrard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shot, surely! And he's there to get it away.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Dani Olmo. Now it's Aguero. Van de Ven. Oh, this looks sharp. Thinks about the shot.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Saliba gets over and intercepts. Dani Olmo. Now it's Haaland.
Ah,
And that is as far as it goes. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go...
gol kah? Udah 39. Keras.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Gilberto Silva isn't always part of the conversation, Peter, when it comes to the greatest defensive midfielders of all time, but perhaps he should be.
Why is that?
Well, he was a very unique player. He had a brand of defending that was kind of truly his own. I mean, he hardly ever tackled. He just constantly stalked his opponents, forced them back, more of a repellent than a destroyer, if you like.
That's a sharp pass. Xavi Alonso. Gerrard. Oh, there's a probing ball. Haaland! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cafu, and it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Haaland. And this is he's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Aguero. He's having a pop!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's... Oh, he's having a goal! Fantastic from David! A finish of true class! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rigged.
He's rising! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Now he's off and running. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. David. Spread it left. Cruyff. Now it's David. Mohamed Salah. And Cruyff! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's... Aguero! Aguero! He just does goals! He's got himself an absolute peach. A goal at a really telling moment.
The goal scorer after 23
Gorgeous,
minutes
just
is
gorgeous.
number
It's
10.
almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the
added
play and he
minutes
gave
has
him
been
no chance
indicated.
to get on the turn.
Now it's Aguero. Cafu. And the shot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the
Hello,
first half.
everybody, and this is a quick reminder
It
to
is
let you know
quite a
that you'll be
game,
able to
breathless
catch today's
and
match
laced with
broadcast
excitement.
live on
Yeah,
your
they're ahead,
FM
Peter, but they
station.
can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
He's having a hit! Sensational from Haaland! A finish right from the top draw. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rice, that's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Not the most accurate pass. He's gone for goal! Off the post! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
Tanaka. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's Aguero! It's hit the upright. And vicious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some
Temanku itu,
extra
Bang.
whip.
Halo Bang Simens. Bang kenal, selamat bergabung, Bang. Aku masih belajar nih, Bang. Masih cupu, Bang. Fun-fun aja. Orang mana? Dari kota mana, Bang?
Looking to play quality balls. And it's Xabi Alonso. Tries to cross. The referee has given a corner.
Awal season nih lumayan lah ya. Los keras nih lawan dari tadi.
And he's there to clear it. And he whips it in. Oh, good class! It's in! They've done it!
Oh begitu galau, cak mana kabarnya? Aduh, hoki aku nih. Sementara nih. Bang, iya.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a
Mana
strong
bang nih?
head behind that one.
Oh, ngeri, Newer.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kalau belum aman.
Gerrard.
Lagi ngetes nih. Hoki ya gue dapat Haaland, Bang. 500 poin.
Van de Ven.
Kasih Aguero ya kan.
Gerrard. Now it's Aguero. Serginho. That ball looks a good one. He leaps.
Aduh, Haaland.
And that would have been
Ngeri sundulannya.
set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to
Bang
have that
Simens.
second goal cushion.
Salam buat temannya, Bang.
So now
Yeah,
we're going to
Van
get
Ness
those
kalau mau.
changes we have been expecting.
Gilberto Silva. Coming on the field, number 42. Luciano.
David,
Number
look at the
9,
space here.
Rafa Silva.
Wow. Berdebar-debar. Ngeri sih orangnya.
His own complications.
Lama nggak main aku nih.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Yeah, the opposition have to come and chase it, so it might just allow a counter-attack or two.
Xabi Alonso, 2 assists to his credit already. Koeman calmly anticipates. Cafu. And this is Aguero. Comes out as
Alhamdulillah. Udah teriak ya, Bang.
terrific
Kaget aku tadi, Ian Cross.
What a
Ian Cross.
fantastic game.
Teriak
Those
kenapa?
players, what
Good
unity,
game
what
bang.
joy.
Respect bang.
That was so very,
Teriak.
very good.
Oke
Haaland
aku.
taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match.
Ngeri skillnya.
So.
Tengok highlight dulu kita. Aku tadi
Terrific
nggak nyangka
recovery,
bisa
a
comeback loh.
really fine win
Di awal udah
that,
kalah
Peter.
2-0 tadi.
Take this every week,
Haaland
Peter. What a
tendangan jarak
fabulous
jauhnya
game.
ngeri sih.
It's amazing no matter how much they were
Ini
down,
belakangnya
they
masih
never
rapuh
lost
aku nih.
focus, never looked beaten.
Teriak-teriak
And
dia.
it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very
Jonathan
good
David
evening.
asli GG bang. Tendangannya knuckle shoot itu. Tendangan menukik ini. Bahaya. Udah kalah gua 2-0 tadi nggak nyangka loh. Nggak fokus teman abang kayaknya tuh. Bang Simens. Ngeri sih. Gol blitz ini awal kebangkitan nih. Aguero. Gol blitz Aguero nih. Ngasih gua harapan tadinya. Capek juga anjir nggak henti-henti ngepush tadi. Alan, Tanaka. Ngeri tendangannya cuy. Courtois ya itu ya. Itu Courtois nggak sih itu? Udah teriak-teriak dia bang. Anjir gila Haaland sih kepala. Aduh coy. Kelas. Neuer cuman jago Neuer gua nih. Gak sia-sia gua ambil Neuer bintang 5 aja. Oke guys. Butuh 2 menang lagi ya naik divisi 3 nih. Good game bro. Good game Kita Galo ya. Sriwijaya FC. Good game Kita Galo. Lawan temanku itu bang depanku orangnya. Mana Bang Simen? Masih di sini kah? Halo Bang Simen. Cek. GG. Gak nyangka loh. Comeback gak tuh? Sorry bang, comeback bang. Oke guys. Oke guys. Banyak ketemu smart assist gua. Tadi temannya Bang Palembang tuh nggak smart assist kan. Ini kebanyakan ketemu smart assist nih. Anjir bajunya keren cuy. Korak gitu. Ngeri ya. Gimana? Aduh, tiba. Udah teriak-teriak dia bang. Kelas. Dua menang lagi kita di divisi 3 guys. Enggak ya bisa.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Kelas.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
Xavi Alonso.
With 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Saliba spots it and intercepts.
Ah,
Pretty loose
terlalu beres.
pass.
Udah teriak-teriak dah, Bang. Aduh.
Gerrard. And this is Aguero.
Aguero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Shot a goal!
Ah,
And it's a goal!
benci kali gua player smart assist
Is
nih loh.
your opener. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it.
Sekarang
nonetheless.
fitur filter smart assistnya kok hilang ya?
After 12 minutes.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Searching passes played there.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Starting to look very interesting, this.
Alhamdulillah.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Looking to play him in, and there's green grass ahead of him. Neuer gets it clear. Good effort from distance.
Xavi Alonso.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Casemiro, passing is crisp and sharp. Howson calmly anticipates. Some good work on the right flank here. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, sweet feet. Played in with purpose. Played back in. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Totti. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Madrid can try it again now.
Dia teriak-teriak dia, Bang. Aduh.
Madrid have their second corner now. And the finish! Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Xavi Alonso.
Now it's Aguero. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Aguero. Oh, that Pass isn't the best. Gerrard. And here's Haaland. Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be
Looking
3
for
minutes
options for
added
movement.
time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Aguero. That has been slung wide. He's had it taken off him. That's the end of the first 45.
Alexander Arnold.
Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet.
Teriak dia, Bang.
Themselves, and it's
Aduh.
level pegging at half-time.
Security
Look
staff
back on
for
the
each
first
block.
45 minutes.
Please report
Well,
to the
both
staff
sides
room
would have
immediately.
expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far.
Salam kenal
The
Bang
early
Siemens.
exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth
Substitution
keeping
in
an eye on
progress.
to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Back on the way then. Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Totti. Xavi Alonso. Gerrard. Xavi Alonso. And it's Gerrard. The less said about that pass, the better. Keeper's got good distance on that. No, he's not getting past him there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's found the way through, and it's played into the middle. That's going to go a long way. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing, and he's intervened well there. Yamal. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Gerrard. Van Dijk. Xavi Alonso. And it's Marquinhos. Van Dijk. Casemiro. He's in a great position here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Cross flung in towards the middle. And he's taking no chances there. It's Aguero!
Ah,
And how did he not put that away?
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Haaland. And he cuts out the supply.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Serginho. Serginho. Yamal. Marquinhos promptly into that,
sorry.
and that is that. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing.
Ronaldo,
Both
Aguero.
sides, as it turns out.
Teriak-teriak dia, Bang. Bang Siemens. Jadi ingat merek HP jadul gua. Siemens. Teman gua itu bang, depan kurang ya. Bisa gitu. Aduh.
So it all boils down to this. The team so desperate to be up amongst the big hitters. And today, only a win suffices. It truly doesn't get any better, any bigger than this. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And he's intervened well there. And here's Aguero. He's played it back. He is through here. Aguero had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Deftly away. Rijkaard. Adama Traore. Now it's Gerrard. Now it's Adama Traore. Adama Traore proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Haaland. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Not the most convincing of passes. The ball has bounced loose now. Marquinhos. Elise. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Rooney. And he was quick to react. Saliba. Adama Traore. Now it's Rooney, looking for the run. Ooh, perfectly measured that. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time.
You can never be...
Adama Traore! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Keeper's dealt with that. There's a searching pass. Hangs in a cross. And the shot! He's scored!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break.
Di
Now we
Alonso.
can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Goes for a shot! Goal!
Apaan sih kayak gitu?
A game of
Langsung
thrills,
dibalas,
all
anjir.
square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 45
Truly
minutes
superb. A goal of such
Number 9,
supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Luis
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Back on the way then.
Manchester clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Rooney. Rooney. Ambitious ball here. Oh, played through for the wide man. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. He's in a great position here. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's a terrific interception. He's had a stellar game.
Tries one from range. Oh, split-second reaction.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Aguero. And that is expertly dealt with. Nicely aimed pass. Suarez is firing after that one. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Rooney. And it's James Rodriguez. Olise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Rooney. Olise. Olise will not want... He's having a pop! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Haaland. And here's Rooney. Spread out to the left. He's cut it out. And chance for a shot!
Anjir.
Goal! Atletico Paranaense!
Aduh.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Rooney. The final 5 minutes.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That has been cut short. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, that's fabulous. He's rising! And the keeper's there to save. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established,